All right, guys, today we are going to be learning about Romero Britto. Romero Britto is an artist known for his bright colors, his bold designs, and sharp outlines. We're going to use his type of artwork to create a pumpkin. First thing you're going to do is have your paper turned to landscape view. Up and down is portrait, side to side is landscape. And we're going to start by marking 2 dots. You leave a little bit of space in the middle for the stem. You're going to put 1 dot at the top, 1 dot at the bottom. These are your guide points. They're going to help us create our contoured lines. Contoured lines are lines that bend. So starting at the first dot, we're going to curve out and around to the second dot, like a letter C. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Next, you're going to go up to the top of your first curve. Starting here, we're going to just curve around and down to the other side. Same thing. Starting at the top of the curve, curving out and around to the other side. Remember, all pumpkins are not the same. You have lumpy pumpkins, you have small pumpkins, you have round pumpkins. It is okay if your pumpkin does not look exactly like mine or the person next to you. Next, we're going to go back up to the top, curving around and back down on this side, and completing our pumpkin on the outside over here. Okay. Now that we have our pumpkin, we are going to add our stem. I start at the top like I'm drawing a tree. I go straight down and curve out to each side. To close my stem, I'm going to draw a curved line up at the top. To make it 3-dimensional, I'm going to add a small curve, like a smile line at the top of my stem. I like to add 2 lines for texture. Next, in this space here, I like to add a leaf. I draw a diagonal line, and then I curve that diagonal line on both sides to create my leaf. Once you have your leaf, you can add things like vines, or you can add a little hill shape in the back for the other parts of your pumpkin that are hiding behind. I like to separate my sections in my background like Romero Britto. In each of these sections, you can add different patterns, colors, and designs. I'm going to continue separating those sections like so. Romero Britto does the same type of sections in his pumpkin or artwork as well, like you see here. Each section has a different color, different design. So I'm going to go to each part of my pumpkin here and just draw 2 lines or more if you want more to create more sections. In each of my little parts, I want to do different types of designs that are not touching each other. So each part of this pumpkin will have a unique design. You can use as many colors as you want. The only rule is you have to use more than one. We're not just coloring our whole pumpkin orange. Romero Britto is bright colors, bold designs. Think of our types of lines and details. Once you finish drawing your pumpkin and separating it into your different sections like Romero Britto, you're going to use your Sharpie markers to trace your pencil lines. When you finish tracing your pencil lines, I like to use the big erasers to erase any lines you may have missed. Once you finish that, you will be ready for coloring. You can use crayons, markers, and you have Sharpie markers at your tables for detailing. Remember, when you are done using a marker, you must snap your cap. You have to hear it click shut. Every marker box must have all lids on markers before you leave the classroom. Once you finish your Sharpie tracing, you are adding your details. Okay? When you are all complete, it's going to be a bright, bold, vibrant piece of artwork inspired by Romero Britto. Remember to put your name on the back, and these you will take home today. Please be on your best behavior for our substitute, and I will see you guys on Monday.